And welcome back to Utica Curling Channel. We're on the air a little bit earlier. They just completed the opening ceremonies for the Empire State Winter Games. 18 teams here competing for this year's championship trophy. This is Pool B, Game 2, or excuse me, Pool A, Game 2. We'll bring you Pool B, Game 2 later tonight at 8 o'clock. 8 teams in Pool A, 10 teams in Pool B. Each team plays 3 games in pool play. The top 6 teams, ranked globally from both pools, will qualify for the championship playoff. Our feature game this afternoon in Pool A is Brian Moore's team out of the Utica Curling Club, and they'll be curling against Team Breton. Team Moore has the Red Rocks. Team Breton has the Yellow Rocks. And it looks like Team Breton has won the toss, and they will have hammer here in the first end. We'll keep you abreast of all the other scores across the sheets as the games evolve. Sit back, stay warm, and hope you enjoy some curling here from the Utica Curling Club. It's a balmy 40 degrees inside the shed, even though it's about 8 degrees outside. All games in this event are 8 ends. The no-tick rule is not in effect. Teams that are tied after 8 ends prior to the finals will decide the game with the draw to the button. The draw to the wings looks like it just slipped outside the back of the rings. Another chance for Team Moore. Carol Jones attempting to throw a center guard. And that one's right near the center line. Kirby Compton with his second, trying to come around the center. Can't use those. Come around by Marge Moore, went to the back four. Looks like it's fully buried. We featured sheet 2 earlier today in Pool A in our 10 a.m. broadcast. That sheet was running a little straight, especially on the sheet 1 side. That come around attempt was a bit light. There's room to stick another one on this intern side.
You started without me.
It went early. Marge Moore with her second. Trying to come through port. And this just runs really straight on this side. Starting to make a move now. Going to take a little rub. Cuts off most of the draw path to Shot Rock. Might still be available. David Genovich to come around. This is going to be a little light. Now Eric Crumma. Looking to go around the other way. David Spingle looking to run this red guard off. Doesn't have an excess of weight. And just bounced some stones around. Actually spun a red into the rings. Might be a tad slow yet this end. Weight came off that takeout weight pretty quickly. The intern draw pass is open now. Trying to get that covered up. This is running again. This is that straight spot. Does not want to move here. Yeah. And that's going to dump our yellow one in. And the hole still open. So now a chance for Team Bratton to get rid of Shot Stone. Going to need soft weight here to get to Shot Rock. Oh, I don't know if that'll come back.
Good amount of weight. That's probably not going to move too much. They're trying to push it.
Yeah, it's still floating out.
Yeah, they're going to wind up bumping this red up a little bit.
Yeah, it's going to raise the red into the rings. Right
and
to the button.
Quite comfortably.
Right to back four, yep.
Yeah. Hey. Had so much weight it almost knocked that red one into third rock. I think that yellow is still second shot.
I think red's 1-2 actually.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The back rock has got a good bite of the 8-foot. Now a chance for Brian Moore to cover up.
Brian Moore getting ready for his first skip stone. Trying to close the door here.
Might have to go on that.
Yeah, it looks a little soft.
Line's pretty good.
They might be ticking on this guard here.
If it gets there, they need the tick. That helped a ton.
That helped it. Good thing that yellow guard was there. All right, so now Branton's got a little bit of work to do. They've got an angle raise that they might be looking at, or they could just draw in.
Well, if they can coax some curl, there's plenty of room in the 4-foot. Question is, can they get any curl here in the first end? This side of the sheet ran very straight this morning in our early morning draw.
Branton looks like they're just going to try and draw in here and sit on the shot rock. Oh, they're a little narrow.
They're tight to the guard. Plenty of room by now.
Yep. Now it's got to go over.
Need to carve it over, and
not going to quite
just
get there.
too much weight. That was back 12 through the rings weight. Team Moore still sitting 1-2.
I'd imagine Brian's just going to come through this path and try and sit in the 8-foot. It's not really a whole lot the other way. Branton can just draw around to the 4-foot that side to cut down. It'll be hard to get to shot though.
Yeah, it forced them to the other side on fresh ice, so this path is a fairly well-known quantity now. There have been several rocks down this path.
Yep.
Cover up the easy way.
Well, Brian's electing to go the other way this time.
I was going to play the in-turn. Okay. A lefty in-turn draw. Going to be stiff out here. No rocks down this path this end.
And it's lightening up real quick, too. About 16-second hog to hog. That was not enough to get it done.
No.
Does cover up that side a little bit, but this other side is, as you say, a known quantity. So decent opportunity here to bare minimum cut them down, but possibly get their force in.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they can get shot given how straight this runs, but at least they can outcount one.
That's right, their first shot did not move a whole lot.
Granted, they had maybe back 12 weight, but it did not make a big move at the end.
Yeah, would have needed to curl another 6 or 8 inches.
At least.
Final stone of the first end. They are heading for that port. Have they gotten the weight right? Looks a little heavy again. It's going to wind up crashing on that guard. So it'll be, looks like 2 for Brian Moore.
Yep, steal 2. Team Moore takes a 2-0 lead.
Not a bad start.
That's a vexing line out there that if any sheet in this facility tends to be straight, that side of sheet 2 is often fairly straight. So Team Bratton with Yellow Rocks, they'll have the hammer here in the second end. Other scores around the sheets. Over on sheet 3, Team Stakura leads Team Stuhlman 2-0 after 1. Rochester 2 leads Rock the House 3-0 after 1. Over on sheet 5, the Measure is ahead of B Team 1-0 after 1. Second time the charm, good for Carol Jones. Nope, that's going to slip into the rings. Now a chance for Team Bratton just to hit and sit two.
A lot of sweeping to hold this one straight. And they're going to get past nose
Boy, good
and
sweep.
roll over to the other side. It's a good thing he was on it the whole way.
Great sweep to hold that line.
He held that very well. Now, the yellows are a little closer than they would like them to be to each other. Ryan's going to come down and get rid of at least one of these. Not sure if he's trying to hit the back one and roll behind the top 12-footer or if he's trying to get rid of both of them.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mars can throw the weight for a double. They can get rid of one.
Yeah, so probably a hit and roll. Sweepers down quickly for line.
Oh, very soft.
Yeah, this is going to probably hit the front one.
Need to hit something flush.
Is not going to quite get it out, unfortunately.
Now a chance to split the house at three. I'd like to go wider. I'd go out to the 12-foot. Want to get these rocks spread about as much as you can.
This one's moving quite a bit. Not quite enough. About 23 seconds hog to stop there.
Well, I need to hit something, Brian.
The less yellow, the better.
Still early in the end. Try to remove some rocks here.
Eric Crumma trying to carve this over, and they will get a piece of it. Again, though, not quite enough to
They're
get rid of it.
slowly noodling them to the back of the house. Yeah, like coming over by that red.
Might as well.
Either around the corner or corner freeze the red, either one. Yeah, I like going around the corner.
This one's gonna crash on the yellow, maybe? Yeah.
Just rubbed.
Just rubbed off.
Helped it. Rolled in to sit three.
Kind of blocks the one in the back. They're sitting three.
I need to run that one. Might get two.
Eric's up now. Should have a little bit more weight on his takeout.
Anything with weight's going to float out here. can almost play negative ice on these.
Well, they'll get one
Got
out.
one. Put the broom on the middle of the rock. Been there, done that. Seen that, Ryan, before.
Brandon's just going to look to put this rock right back.
Can still tuck it under.
And not with this ice, I don't think.
Yeah, it's a lot of ice to tuck. Probably a foot less ice to get hidden.
Yeah, I don't think so. This looks pretty good, actually. If they could keep it moving.
Want to get this on the ring, solid. Out count that red.
It's going to stop just a little short.
Oh,
Yeah, if that one had another 4 or 5 feet of weight, it would have been really good.
now Brian's probably got to try to freeze. Or just tuck one under that
Yeah, looks like
rock
he's
that was just thrown.
going behind that tight guard now.
Ooh, this is tight. Oh, very unfortunate. Now yellow sitting 3. Team Moore is going to have to make a draw here to get out of jail. Team Bratton with a lot of rocks around the edges here. Looking to bury one behind this red center. Center corner. This one's got lots of room.
Yeah, these first 3 are scary in mass. Now we're going to have one that's hopefully worth a little bit more.
And 4 in the back of the house. This really helps out Team Moore. Now they got a chance to tuck one around, and there's tons of backing.
I was going to say, those 3 on the 12-foot would be a little bit scarier if they had a 4-foot one to deal with, but now Brian's got all the backers in the world.
Yeah, tuck one under this red, and then it'd be hard to get it out with all the backing back there. Brian Moore with his first here in the second end.
Just looking to get buried here with these backers.
Needs a good one, looking at 4. Sweeping to get it by.
They've got room. Oh, it's coming in really hard now.
Gonna
and
click.
That one will cut in a little too much.
Oh boy. Now a chance to hit and sit 5, hit and roll under.
Yeah. only trouble here is if he rolls over, he'll be sitting 5, so there'll be a lot of pressure on Brian to make that shot the second time around, but he's going to have the same opportunity again to try and stuff one and outcount all of these.
I think you only want to roll about a rock and a half.
Yeah, you don't want to fully roll behind this
No.
red one.
Nope.
If you do, you're leaving Brian a little bit more space.
I think you roll about a rock and a half. The one thing you can't do is hit this high.
Hits it high, might jam.
Yep, nose are a little low. And then Timur will have a very critical draw against multiples.
This looks a little wide, but it's curling pretty good.
Oh, the line looks terrific.
They're
It's
holding it
going to
very
overcurl.
nicely.
It's going to overcurl.
Oh, no.
Too soft.
Just goes by.
Too soft.
Smacks the backer. So Brandon's sitting 1 right now, but if Brian...
You tap this up, sit 1-3.
Yeah.
1-3 or 1-4. You need a couple rocks in here.
He could even potentially look at...
Could even draw.
He could draw.
Could draw in here.
He could tap up. He might even be able to come right down to that yellow.
Possibly.
If he moves it back a little bit, he'd be sitting 1-2.
Yeah.
Put the pressure on for them
Come
to
all the
get a
way.
force now.
Come all the way down.
That could be very nice. There's not a lot of room to get to it with soft weight,
Yeah,
so
you
he'd probably wind up moving it out of the house.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever throw a heavyweight shot here. I think you're
Yeah.
throwing some sort of draw.
And that's probably why he's electing to, looks like, probably tap up the red.
Either tap or go around the corner. Need to tap to get shot, I think.
Yeah. He's definitely got the weight for it. Now the question is, will they hit it flush enough?
And it's overcurling already.
They overcurled quite a bit.
Go to the back one.
They might be able to get to it anyways.
Plan B.
It is going to wind
There
up
you
just
go.
on it.
That's perfect.
It's not going to move it, but they'll be sitting 1.
Takes all those yellow rocks out of play.
Yep. Brenton is trying to find a way to remove that rock because it would mean a lot of money for them, but
Not going anywhere.
don't think they're going to do it.
I think they're going to have to play pretty much that same shot.
I think so.
Draw down 2. I mean, they could elect to throw more weight if they want, but you got to keep your shooter. Are they going for the double? Going for the double. So hit this one, off that one.
Yeah, it's possible. We've already been stolen on for 2 here in the first end, so another steal would be pretty rough. This seems like quite a gamble, though, to me.
I think they went back to the draw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is the safer shot.
The line looks great. We're going to have to sweep.
By the first one, can they sit properly? It looks like they've got it.
Yeah, very nice draw.
Very nice draw.
For a single. 2-1 after 2. Team Moore with Redstones. They will have the last rock advantage in the third end.
It's definitely rough to just take a force there, especially when you know there's a potential shot that could leave you sitting more, but that's a lot of patience to show there.
Well, all those rocks behind tee line said that it's hard to bring them into play to score.
Yeah.
All right, quick turn around the sheets here. Sheet 3, Team Stakura leads 2-1 over Team Stuhlman. Over on sheet 4, Rock the House got 1. They trail 3-1 after 2. And over on sheet 5, no update on their score. The measure leads the B team 1-0. Team Moore with a hammer here for the first time. Trying to get a corner guard in play. And that's pretty good. And around we go to the back of the house.
It's becoming a bit of a theme here this Friday.
Yeah, we've been behind the tee line a lot today.
The sheets have been getting up to speed within about half an end and then staying there all the way through the end of the sixth or so. And by up to speed, we mean about a second or so faster than usual around here.
Yeah, running around 15, I think, earlier today.
Yeah, 15, 15.5 even in that first game.
Ooh, just squeaked by the guard. This is going to overcurl, though. Probably could have swept that to hold it straight for the tap. Everything behind tee, though. Now Marge Moore with a come around. Yeah, they had to wait on the line on that one.
And even still, it wound up squeaking that red one.
Yeah, just ticked the red one on the way in.
Branton's going to elect to just get rid of this rock. It's a good hit. He could get rid of both the reds. If it's a little less good, it could jam on that yellow in the back and be shot rock.
You just want to hit and roll in here if you can.
Hit and roll's good too. They're going to hit on the north side of the stone though and roll out the other way.
And jammed it in the back. It's not shot.
It was pretty close to being the double. Decent outcome. Shot rock for now, but none of these stones in the house are particularly interesting yet.
Yeah, they're not in great scoring positions, so.
Ryan here going to just try and come around these center guards.
Again.
Take control of the 4-foot.
And overcorrected. That one's short. Now an opportunity for Team Bratton. They need to sink one. There's lots of curl on this outturned side.
Yeah, they're coming around this way, but these three stones are all Christmas treed the other direction. I think that going through this path is much better.
Yeah, that draw's got more curl. And
they see it. They're going the other way now.
Plus, it's easier to get around. That guard's a little higher.
Yeah. Here it comes. Sweepers are down for line or wait. Now they have plenty of room. They're going to wind up hitting this guard and maybe wicking in for something decent. Nope, not quite. They hit pretty north, and they'll be sitting too because of it. Not quite the intention there, but end result isn't too bad. Brian can hit off this and roll behind those guards now.
Yeah, it left a pretty nice hit and roll opportunity. And I question what way to throw. It seems like it's a little straight if you're outside the 4-foots.
This will be Eric Krumma's first shot. Getting asked to do a lot of takeouts.
Again, hanging out there.
Yeah, not curling a lot out there so far. This was probably a little bit heavier than it needed to be.
Yeah, I got the little. We can rub off the guard.
Yeah. I'd like to see a little bit less weight on those. Even if he hit that one the way he did with a little less weight, would have stuck around. Right now having a bit of a discussion. Looks like they're trying to take advantage of this stone before Brian Moore can.
I think a split would be really good.
Yeah, he can sit, just let that one hang out on the 12-foot.
Yep.
Split the other one behind the guard.
Yep. Probably T-line, back 4 weight, something like that.
Yeah, this looks a little heavy maybe.
Oh yeah, this is way heavy.
He came flying out of the hack and had to put the brakes on in order to get it somewhere usable.
And it's wide as well.
He's going to wind up crashing on the red. He'll move that one out. So
hit and roll still there. You got to throw soft weight at this. We've seen these stones back up on this line with any heavy weight.
if he does throw heavy weight on it again, if it's a little wide or it doesn't move, might be able to course correct off of the
And come off the top
12
one.
foot
Yep.
and do something with it. But Eric is throwing a little softer. Let's see if it'll curl.
Oh, I didn't like the weight.
It looks like he was trying to get a normal and went up with a little bit softer.
Again, went off the top one.
It did do what they were looking to do, just off the wrong stone.
Yep.
They are shot rock, and it is buried.
There's an in off the yellow, though. You can come off this yellow. Bing, bing.
Move that red out of there.
Yep.
Shot rock would probably end up showing about half there to
Yep.
Brian. First skip stone here for Team Branton.
Got to get to the inside. Oh, this is way out, isn't it?
Yeah, they're carving it as much as they can, but I don't think they're going to get inside of it.
Not going to make contact.
No. Just a little nudge.
Now Team Moore can cut off the other draw path. Of course, there is a tap raise on the yellow. Can't cut off everything. Depends on what you want to leave them.
Yeah, they've got a couple of interesting options. They can just draw in the other way. Try and sit two. They can get rid of this yellow before they can take advantage of it. Looks like they're just going to draw around the other way.
Yep, they're going to play the clockwise draw. Brian's out turn.
Sweepers are down a little bit on this one, but it needs to curl a good amount.
Coming hard now.
If they want to get on it, now's the time. They're up now.
Got plenty.
Got by. It might even come down to that yellow. Not quite.
Sitting 2.
Not a bad shot. Does sort of create an opportunity for Brandon to sit on it if they want to.
Well, I think they need to cut down the score.
Well,
Ryan's now sitting 2.
Looks like they're going for this same shot they did on the first skip stone.
Yeah, I don't like the tap.
I don't think this is good anymore. I think I would be drawing, just chasing after Brian Stone.
Yeah, Brian
and
just
sit
showed you
down
how to
on
get
that.
there. He showed you the path.
Maybe they're trying to tap up the yellow.
Yes, they're just playing a tap up, but
Well,
it's a little more precise than a draw.
yeah.
Joseph Parato with his last here in the third, looking
Looks
for a tap up.
Looks a little heavy. Doesn't have to move that stone too much.
Needs to make contact. Carving it for all they're worth.
Yeah, it's just not going to get there. Little bump, but not enough.
Yep.
Brian should still be sitting 2 with his hammer.
And a chance to draw for 3 on this left side of the sheet.
See if he can get it. Not much discussion on this one. Pretty much just needs to bite 4-foot. Hammer shot for Brian Moore. Sweepers are down early on this one.
Needs almost a piece of the 4. Don't think this is going to have enough juice.
Yeah, just gonna die before the house. So deuce for Brian Moore. He'll be up 3 going into the 4th end.
And other scorers, Team Stillman stole forward, and they now lead 5-2 after 3. Over on sheet 4, Rochester 2 leads 4-1 over Rock the House. And over on sheet 5, the B team grabbed a deuce. They lead 2-1 over the measure.
Good center guard to start it off here. Branton gonna come in for a wing draw. We're down 3. We're gonna just ignore these center guards for now. They're sweeping pretty good. They'll get full 12. Originally, they were looking for another guard here, but it looks like they've decided plan B. We're going to try and get it buried behind this in the top 12.
Yeah, even better, top 4.
That looks very nice. Good plan B. It was a good call from Eric Crumma there to Skipper. Let him know that it was going to be in the house no matter what, and that we should try and get it a little further.
And Free's attempt was a bit short. Now double guarded. And those are staggered just a little bit. I think they would have liked that one a little closer to the house. Covered the draw path, though.
More guards, not necessarily a bad thing.
Need to move some guards.
Anywhere in this pile is probably an improvement for Branton. Wind up getting this rock out of the house. Brian's still sitting 1 right now, and he's still guarded pretty good. Might be able to get to it now with softer weight for tap back, but
Center guard coming, though.
not for long. If 3 guards were good before, they're good now still. They're sweeping this one pretty hard just to get it over the hog line.
Oh, boy.
It looks like it might have picked even. Yeah, sweepers don't want to give up on it, but that one was doomed. And it will come out of play.
think just peeling the guard would be the wise course. Just don't peel it into your stone.
Yeah, we'd really like to have this yellow still. If we can open up, get rid of this shot rock, and potentially get another wing draw in, but it looks like it's going to crash and go the other way.
That's good, over the top. Shot stone's wide open, well done.
And we're just going to put it back. This is Eric's first shot now.
That one's coming in.
Yeah, just going to get a little piece of the 12-foot maybe. It's in a good spot.
It works. I think you need to run it.
Yeah, you could probably even get both of them. There's a good amount of space between them.
Gonna have to cross over a bit here to get them both.
Yeah, don't need too much.
Not a ton of weight here.
Yeah, this isn't going to be enough probably to get both of them out. Sweepers are holding on to the line pretty well. It's going to wind up.
Yeah, just not enough weight.
Didn't get a good enough weight there. Yeah. So Brian now looking at 1-2, but both stones are out in the open. Got to protect something. This one looks a little heavy. Yeah, checked up pretty good.
Set.
Yeah, it moved a little bit more than they wanted it to. A lot of opportunities to move stones now. They just need firm weight.
Almost hard not to make a double here.
Show us a little more weight than that first one, and we'll see two of them go. This one's got better weight. Just one's gonna get out. Brian's gonna try and get rid of this one. Looks like maybe.
Yeah, I think you hit and roll over your corners.
Yep.
Maybe roll a
Cover 'em
rock.
up a little.
Maybe roll a rock. That one goes out. Hello, that one goes out. Doesn't want to go out. There we go. Now it goes out. No, looks like he's going to draw the pocket. With that ice. Just trying to draw in here.
Well, Eric indicated to the yellow stone when Brian was walking back.
Okay. Looks like a lot of ice for a takeout.
Yeah, looks like they are drawn to that pocket. Or they're going to end up having a guard in front of it.
It's over curling.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of did the trick. I don't know.
Yeah, they can still see a good piece of that shot rock.
Can't get rid of second rock though.
No. Hit that and maybe roll behind their 8-foot rock. It's going to be behind the tee line, so it's not super exciting.
Yeah, so it looks like they could come here and try to roll in.
Only problem is, even if it does hang out, it's probably going to leave Brian with a lot of options.
Shot rock. Yellow rock's a little higher now, so you got to get more to the face to remove it without jamming on the red. Last rock, fourth in, 14 more. Looking for a little hit and stick here.
He doesn't want to hit this on the high side of the stone. It's moving a lot.
And just ticked.
Just ticked. All right, well, there's a big opportunity now.
And it opened up the other red, I think.
Big opportunity for Dean Bratton.
I think they can come down to that red and tap it back.
Definitely. I think they've got lots of room. They don't need to move it all that far, and they could potentially score 4 here, it looks like.
Yes.
Only needs to move about 2 feet or so. And it only needs to curl maybe a foot after it gets by the guard.
Not even that. I think if you squeak by the guard, don't even need to curl. I think it's pretty much.
The question now is,
got to miss your yellow. That's the thing. You got to miss your yellow.
Yep. Hit the yellow first. You're going to lose a lot of your momentum and probably not move that stone enough.
And you'll probably give up steel if you miss that. You don't miss your yellow. Got to play this tight to that top guard.
And they're not giving it a lot of ice, so it looks like they are going to be trying to just get by the guard. Rely on the sweepers to keep it away.
This should move this direction. Big question is the weight. Do you know the right weight for this ice?
Again, we don't
Tightening
need
it
much.
up.
Just like back line, really.
Yep.
Don't need a lot of weight. Maybe even less than that.
You need to throw the right weight so you get some curl.
And there's some disagreements about what the right ice will be for this.
Yes. They're going back and forth on the weight. I think hack's okay for the ice they have there.
Hack or backline plus. Last rock coming down.
Fourth end.
They're on it.
This is for 4.
They've got room by the guard. Now can they get it to curl enough?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. That's a great shot there.
Beautiful
for 4.
shot.
Fantastic.
That's worth an instant replay.
Last rock coming down.
Fourth end.
They're on it.
This is for 4.
They've got room by the guard. Now can they get it to curl enough?
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can. That's a great shot there.
Beautiful
for 4.
shot.
Fantastic.
That's worth an instant replay.
Scores have been updated across the rink. Stuhlman still leading. They're at 5 right now. Oh, correction, they're at 6 actually. They got a steal there.
So they're up 6-3 after 5.
Looks like Rochester Rock the House has not posted their score yet for their 5th end, or for their, no, they're still playing their 5th end.
NB team leads 4-1 over the measure after 4 ends of play. And in our feature game, after a big score of 4 by Team Bratton, a nice come-around tap back, they lead 5-4 after 4. Team Moore, Red Rocks, and the Hammer here in the 5th end. Well, this game turned around in a hurry. Team Moore in control. Looked like Team Moore is going to steal one. Wrecked on the guard and opened up tap back for a bundle.
Brandon gonna start off with 2 rocks in the 4-foot here. Brian's got himself a corner guard.
Yeah, try to tap these back and roll behind the corner. Oh, gotta go hard.
Yeah, it's just lost it on the other side of the center. As soon as it touched that center line, it blew away.
Yeah, it looked like it lost the handle as well.
Yeah. So an opportunity here for Brandon to get a guard, protect these 2 4-foot stones. Looks like it's going to be a little heavy.
Yeah, sweepers are running. Now it's starting to dig. And that's going to be perfect. I got to move the guard, no choice. Looks like they're going to hit something this time. Gets rid of the guard.
Well, if the guard was worth removing, guess what? It's pretty good if it's there again.
Yep, chances are good. If they didn't, opposing team didn't like it, then they didn't want it to be there.
Sweepers are running again, but that first one checked up nicely.
This one's really wide, though.
Yeah, they're going to need this one to be pushed quite far in order to do anything. Well, they did as good as they could, I think.
Got it to the 4-foot line. That was pretty good. You get it that far. Hit and roll somewhere.
Sweepers are down early on this one.
It's curling hard. Looks like everything's going hard this way.
Well, they'll get one of them.
Rolled half behind the corner. That'll be a tough get.
Shot rock sitting in the open. I'm just going to try and put one back here for now. Getting to Brian Stone would be tricky.
Yeah, you can't even see half.
Yeah, I think you just put something in the 8-foot here.
And the guard's fine.
This one's curling quite a bit. Making a beeline for the guard. And it wrecks. That weight would have been good for what they were looking for. Unfortunately, didn't start sweeping until right after the breaking point.
You can see half a shot rock now.
Yeah, that's the only saving grace. At least they protected shot a little bit. Brian now completely buried. If he manages to remove this and roll behind the reds on the right side, he'll be set up pretty nicely.
Eric Crummell with his seconds, looking for a little delicate tap and roll.
It's got to curl a good amount here. And I think he just threw it a little too heavy.
Only got a piece, if anything. Yeah, just too much weight.
Just squeaked by. Team Branton now looking to put something in this path.
Got to get half in behind that yellow would be perfect. A Christmas tree would be what you're looking for. Want to put one right in the middle. Right in. Oh, my little illustrator pencil doesn't want to work. Right in here.
This one's coming in pretty early too. Sweepers are going to do their best to let this wreck on the guard on the right side and hopefully cover up some more of that rock. It looks like they're going to get away with it.
Yep, that looks good.
Yeah, stopped a little early and right on the center line. Nice.
Might be able to get this with just back 4, back 8 weight. Tough shot though.
Yeah, I don't know what the appetite is for that right now. They just... It probably is the shot though. I don't think Brian likes having to throw these shots.
He's got 2 rocks here. Do you play the chase tight? Maybe get rid of the guard if you miss it. Looks like he is playing the tap weight come around. I think they're just looking to come in and tap that back just a smidge. It took just a shade more ice.
Sweepers are on this for weight. Getting off now, needed to curl a little bit. Looks like we're by the guard.
Need to push it now.
It's got to move quite a bit. They might get a piece of it, but it's probably still going to be there.
Yeah, moved it. Not
Oh,
sure. Wow, that's
that
close.
is
To
pretty
see who's
close.
shot. I think yellow is shot. They're touching the center line.
Yeah, I think so.
Good effort. Needed to curl another 6 inches.
Yeah. Now, the only problem going after this one, I suppose, is if it winds up nose or not rolling over quite enough, then Brian will probably have a better opportunity to get rid of both of them.
Yeah, you got to get to the face here.
They'll be able to see a lot more of this one if they don't wind up curling enough.
Yep. So just trying to come down.
Oh, that pen.
I know, I hate this. This pen is not.
Steve Jobs might have been onto something.
There we go. Nope.
No, maybe not.
Try again. Here we go. Come down there.
There you go. Who wants a stylus?
Just got to push this back just a hair.
Yeah, it really doesn't need to move much. Rather it curl more than move the stone more here, I think. Especially if the yellow is shot, which it looks like it is. Last rock for Team Brand here.
Got to curl a ton. Got it way out there.
You're worried about the line. It's curling quite a bit.
Now it's coming. Wow, look at that
Just
move.
got by the guard. Is it going to have enough weight? All right. Taps the yellow back a little bit. Looks like the red one will be second
red one is
rock
second.
now. But they're,
Shot rock's now impossible to move.
and they are most definitely the shot rock this time.
Yes.
Before it was subject of debate, but those cries of horror in the background were from a tragic crash on a tap-up attempt on sheet 3.
I think your only chance is one of these angle raises.
Yeah, there's a lot of debate right now going on, but I feel like this angle raise on the
This-
4-foot,
This angle raise works, but boy, if you miss it, you're dropping 2, right?
yeah, a lot of potential to
And
mess that
that would
shot
go
up.
this way, and this would go that way.
Need to move that stone with quite a lot of weight. Yeah, they're not even really looking at those. I think they want to come through the port. I just don't see being able to move the shot rock enough.
I'm just going to try the tap. I just don't see that they can move this enough. I mean, if they catch it on the side, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Maybe push it a little bit that way.
Maybe they're not thinking about this run back too much just because it has a lot of risk involved. Hit that red by accident and there go 2.
I think if you threw draw weight and hit a half, just hit a half of shot rock,
You might be
squirt
able
it
to squeak
sideways, right?
Yeah, might be able to squeak it out enough.
Might be able to move it just enough to be shot stone. You only need to move it about 6-8 inches.
Last rock.
Ooh, it's way out there.
This one's got to curl quite a bit, but they don't want to get up for the weight.
Yeah, not enough weight.
No. So that'll be one more for Team Brandon. They'll be getting a steal here.
Up 2. That big end where they scored 4 gave them new life and confidence, I think.
Team Moore definitely not out of it here, but Well, they're going to actually potentially look at a measure here. So we'll see what they've got.
I'm giving Team Breton 1.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Moore's got this one. But you never know. Sometimes that car can make the stones look a little...
Not even close. Yep.
Yeah. No. It's definitely still a close game, well within reach for Brian, but all the momentum right now with Team Branton.
Yeah, Team Moore needs to deuce this end in 6. That would put them back into business with hammer and 8. Things go according to Hoyle. Let's check our other scores here. It looks like Rochester 2 has now grabbed a 6-2 lead over Rock the House. Over on sheet 4, that's after 5 ends of play. And the B team, they be ahead 6-1 after 5. Grabbed another 2 in the 5th end. Our feature matchup, 6-4, Team Breton over Team Moore. Team Moore with the Red Rocks. They have the last rock advantage. We want to get this one on the rings, and they do.
Get a good biter. Did squeak through the other side, though. Probably see about half of it.
And Team Breton's found a magic line there to the button. Totally buried. Very nice shot. Good split on the red would be okay. That actually works out very well. And I got a couple different ways to get in. Both those red rocks are usable. I opened up a draw path as well.
Right, I'm going to try and remove one of these and roll over.
Don't throw this one wide. Rut row.
Commentator's curse. Just a bit outside.
Can't be wide on that side of the sheet. I think he could draw down to this yellow stone and set up the run.
They're going to wind up tapping their red a little bit.
Well, they've got the yellow stone surrounded, but it's still shot rock.
A lot of different ways they could try and get rid of it. Get rid of this one probably does the most for Bratton right now.
Yeah, I don't like nose. There's a triple. Rather do that, go over the top.
They're down for line pretty early. Got it well by the guard. It's going to hit just about nose.
And that was exactly what was going to happen.
And that's a little unfortunate.
Yeah, that was the wrong angle. Huge turnaround. Now Team Morse hitting 3.
Yeah, good opportunity here to close the door, get rid of some of these potential angles.
Oh, don't want to be short up the middle here. Cardinal send with hammer, being short up the middle. Now chance for Bratton to figure out how to raise this yellow stone. I think you just want to tap it up. Got to keep that rock in place. A lot of red in the rings.
He's going to be throwing a lot of weight at this one.
Boy, I don't think I want to throw anything hard against 3 reds. I think you just tap this in somewhere.
If you're going to do a takeout here, I mean, control weight, nothing more.
Nice. You don't want to lose that yellow stone.
No, I'd be like back of the house weight probably.
T-line. You just want to tap this up for second rock.
Yeah.
Got yourself a 2-point lead here. Even if you make this shot, you're going to be exposed.
And they don't. It's going to squeak
And
right by. And
that's a bad call.
Goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, suck one around top 8. Maybe bite 8, right? Trying to keep more of your rocks in scoring position. Want to be right there. See if they can land on the X. Look at that.
Really
they put
good.
it right on my X.
There you go.
Look at there, right on the X.
Great minds think alike. Well, this one's been quite a roller coaster the last couple ends. The momentum was all with Team Branton. It's shifted significantly after that very heavy takeout that turned into a disaster for them.
Yeah, they removed their own rock, and I think that was an error, throwing that much weight. Now they're on the back foot. Got to make a double here to try to get out of trouble.
Double is there.
Not easy. That rock is partly buried.
They're trying to push it over.
Tossed it wide
Looks
on
like
that
it's
straight
not
line.
gonna
They're
get
going to
there.
miss everything.
Yeah.
Now chance for Brian. I think you tap that stone, don't you? Just tap it up again?
Why not?
I don't know if I want to guard. I like tapping up.
Getting rid of what they're playing one way or the other is not bad necessarily.
Tap this one up and leave your shooter.
But yeah, I think
You
they can
leave
be
your
in a
shooter
better.
there, right?
I think they can be in a better position here. This ice looks more like tap up than guard. This one's a little wide. It's got to curl quite a bit.
It's got to go by everything, isn't it?
Yeah. Just got
boy.
a piece.
Not terrible.
Branton now looking at what is the best thing I could possibly do to get rid of the most of these.
Oh, I don't like anything here.
Yeah, this is a tough decision.
You've got doubles that leave you, what, second rock at best.
Open. Brian gets rid of it.
I mean, if you knew you could make it, this is the only way to save the end, right? Is to go around that way.
Yeah.
But that's a tough shot.
It might be difficult to get buried that way as well.
You go back four, I think, easily and get buried and be second rock. I mean, Bretton's got to be thinking, how do I get second or third rock here?
I mean, even if they do get rid of two here.
I think that the best way to get second rock is to kill those. But you'll be there. You may still drop four.
Yeah.
No good options here.
Get rid of two here. Brian's going to take your stone out. And then what do you have?
Well, the good news, you got a couple rocks. I think you got to figure out how you're going to make two doubles. I think the first step is to hit that one on the center line.
Looks like we're going to have a shake on sheet 3 here. Schulman managed to get, looks like 4 or 5 in that end.
It looks like at least 4, huh?
I think it was 5, yeah. Big shot coming up here in our premier match.
Yep, that's the final. Team Stolman over Team Stakura, 11-3. Still debating here what the weight.
It's got to be the weight. And they're calling a little bit less now. Or the other
I think
way.
you got to hit the middle one. That's
Yeah.
definitely not that one. That one doesn't help. You got to get rid of some stuff in the house. I think you got to run the double in the middle. That's your best bet for now. And then you're going to have to figure out how to make another double. There's another double over here. You can make that double.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make this one first, I think. That's...
Yeah.
And then Brian's still got to make his shot. I mean, even if you make this double and you're sitting wide open, second rock, still work to do.
Reverse skip rock coming down.
He threw it outside, but good news is there's so many rocks to hit, it's going to hit something. Got one.
Got one. He's got to run back to potentially be
His third
a
rock.
shot rock, but Brian's just going to get rid of this before it can create any problems for him.
The only thing you can't do here is be wide.
Yeah, don't want to make the shot for them. That would be unfortunate.
I would be tempted to put the broom in the middle of the rock, and
If it's narrow, it's narrow.
if narrow, it's narrow. You're still going to get it.
Yeah.
Guarantee you anyone can hold this with a broom on this line.
With any reasonable weight. And they are taking a lot less ice than they have
Yeah,
previous
he's
takeouts.
inside the edge
so
of the rock.
as long as he doesn't shank it, it should be okay. This one's quite a bit wider than the broom was.
Uh-oh.
Gotta be
Ruh-roh.
careful. Luckily,
Pushed it in for second.
ugh. Not quite what the plan was.
Now, I think there's no question you're tapping this yellow up
Absolutely.
to a freeze. Then you'll be sitting, what, second and fourth? And some safety. I'd be gone already.
Yeah.
I'd be at the other end of the ice.
Yeah, the angles here, pretty reasonable.
Yep. Again, this is one of these
I mean,
auto makes. If you hit this on the outer half, because that red stone is butted up against it, the angle takes you right onto shot stone.
yeah, they're not quite welded. There's a little bit of a gap there, but
Yep. But if you hit it high,
if
it's
you
going to
hit it
work.
high, it'll be fine.
Yeah. And you almost can't hit it low because of the redstone. So I think this is an auto make if you don't miss it wildly. Just don't throw stupid weight at it.
With this ice, probably just needs like a control weight.
I wouldn't even throw that. I'd
Yeah,
throw
maybe even less.
I'd throw back house, back four. Like, you don't need to be shot here. You need to be welded.
Yeah.
It's okay to hit it high. As long as you're hitting it, hit it high.
Sweeping it now. Just hit the red one.
Didn't throw the weight. Oh, he's going to push it up for second.
Yep.
Oh. Wow, that was an auto make if you just throw any kind of back house weight on that outer half.
Well,
now a chance for
big opportunity for
chance
Bryant.
for a 3.
That would put him back in the lead.
Where did Brian's rock go? Did someone collect Brian's rock?
They've taken the rock with them.
I'm looking down at the other end of the sheet. There's no rocks. Brian's got a hammer and no rocks.
Someone will figure it out.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's pretty sneaky to have the other team take away your opponent's rocks.
Well, when this game concludes last, it'll be Sheet 3's fault.
All right, big chance here for Brian Moore. His last rock here in the 6th end. Looking to grab a 3 spot here. Put himself back in the lead. Last rock, 6th end.
Coming down this path instead of the familiar one, just stay away from those yellows. Don't want to tap one of those up by accident.
Looks tight.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
they
they're
got
gonna wind
anything?
up on the guard.
I don't think they have anything.
No.
Just a deuce. Left a couple points on the table this game, but it is tied now after 6. Really important for Team Moore to get a score that ends, so this sets them up for hammers in the evens. We're all tied up with 2 ends to go. Team Bratton with the yellow rocks. They'll have the last rock advantage here in the 7th end. Oh, we suddenly got us a game on sheet 4. Rock the House grabbed a 3 spot to tie their game up after 7.
Brian left his broom at the other end of the house. So.
Got the wrong broom. Little confusion this end. Got missing rocks, missing brooms. All right, got a center guard in play. Team Moore looking for a force this end.
right, this one will squeak in here. Ryan just wants a second one here. Now he's playing two center guards, indicating he's trying to play for a steal potentially. That one's going into the house. So he'll sit shot rock. In the
5-4, I like that rock.
Very nice. Breton now, probably going to come down to it or remove it.
Pretty good rock. Corner freeze on the yellow.
Sweepers are on this one early for weight. This one's going to wind up being a high guard. Brandon's going to look to just remove these, it looks like.
Yep, got to peel the guards. They got two in the rings, so Team Brandon's got two yellows hanging around. Good chance to score a deuce here. Got to peel the guard.
This one's moving out of his hand.
Yeah, this took off right away.
And they do get
And he gets some.
good nudge. Other one's gonna spill into the rings and stick around, it looks like.
Could sweep that back. Oh, he wasn't
Suppose
paying
not.
attention. He could have swept that back maybe to be
Back 12.
third shot.
Yeah.
Maybe third already.
Yeah, it looks like it is third shot.
Still got it open. Chance for a deuce here.
All right, another guard up here in the center.
Peel.
Things have opened back up now. This is Eric's first shot. Brian waving them off, wants this to curl as much as possible. All right, that'll move things around a little bit.
Not great.
There's potential double or even maybe a triple there.
Yep. Right on the nose, and let's see what happens here. Maybe even just a shade high.
Yeah. Don't be afraid of the weight here. More weight, more stones you can move. Had some trouble earlier not throwing enough weight. See if we can get it this time. That looks decent. This
Oh,
one's
line looks
curling
great
a
here.
lot. They're holding it good.
Backing it up. Look at that.
And they will get 2 out.
Sitting
And
1-3-4. That's very lonely red back there. I think Brian needs to hit something. Probably a good choice to hit this one. If you hit the one on the center line, you can only roll in front of your back one to leave a double. This way you can roll a little bit spread. Ooh, they float this out? No, it looks good. I'm sitting 1-3. Tough call here. Hit the one in the top 12, you won't be shot. You won't be second. If you chase the one in the back, you're leaving a tap up. Okay, sitting 2-3-4, or excuse me, 1-3-4. And I think Brian's got to hit this top one now.
Yeah.
In the top 8. Time for shot rock to go.
Potentially
I think
roll
right on
behind
the
the other one.
Well, I think no, you can't. A jam. You got to be
Yeah,
careful. I
that's
think you're
true.
right on the nose.
Yep.
That was that was the downside of hitting that rock, is that you're going to wind up shooting against 2 here.
Yeah.
But if you hit the back one, Brian taps up. I don't know, what do you want to leave him? If you hit the one on the right, does Brian come back and chase and try to flop?
Could potentially roll over and protect that second rock with the new shot. Not with this ice, though. Brian's first shot coming in soon. He's got the correct broom this time.
He's got a rock, got a broom.
Nice normal takeout weight.
This one will move.
It's moving
Uh-oh.
quite a bit, actually.
Took the weight off, and it's going to move.
They might get a field goal here. That just ticked off the side.
Tickled it. He softened up the weight on that. That's the
Yeah.
curly side.
Didn't look too bad out of his hand, but by the time it got over there, it had checked up a lot and moved a lot. Sweepers did about all they could there. Now, Brandon still with shot rock.
Think you draw in. So what are your choices here? You can hit this thing in the back. That's not ideal. It leaves a draw. You could try to beat Brian in, right?
Yeah. They're looking like they're considering something with this shot stone.
They're looking at the split, but I think if you play the split, you're killing your ability to kill this stone later in the end, right?
Yeah. Are they trying to...
You want to kill that stone later in the end.
They're trying to run the shot rock back onto the red?
I think that's just really difficult. I mean, this rock in the back 8 is dead rock, right? That's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think I like the in off, but it's not... I don't know.
You either draw in or hit it.
Yeah. I think I would just draw in. If we need to get rid of this one in a minute, then we can.
I think if you draw the 4, you're going to get 2. You're going to get 2 if you draw the 4, I think. Could get more. I think they're just hitting shot second rock, right?
Yeah. Hit second rock and see where Brian puts it.
They're playing a split.
They're going a lot. It looks like it's going to be a split. I don't know if that was the plan.
Well, if you're going to do that, you might as well have drawn the 4 foot, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense. That was the hardest way to put a rock on the 4 foot.
Brian now gets to put his stone on the other side of the house and make it pretty difficult to get anything more than one.
The shot rock is wide open. You could hit and stick for a force, but you got to stick. He's going to draw.
And that was the problem with going for that takeout there. If you're narrow, it's all sorts of disaster like this.
Yeah, if you chunk that guard, you're in trouble, right? So Brian's just thinking of drawing in here.
Buried's probably more important than being the shot rock, I would assume, but it's either going to be both or neither.
I think you want to be shot here so you can sit at least 1-3.
Here comes his last shot. Sweepers are down early. They're sweeping for weight.
Oh boy, this is woefully short.
Yeah. This is going to leave an opportunity for Branton here.
Hit for 4.
If they can get to that rock, they'll be getting potentially 5.
Yeah, it could be 5, right? We got the little biter.
Yeah. No matter what, hit this rock.
Even if you spill, it's 4. That's huge.
Don't be narrow. Don't be light.
Last rock, 7th end for a mittful.
And that'll work.
It's going to spill, but that's for 4. So Team Breton takes a 10-6 lead into the last end. Team Moore down 4 with last rock.
Looks like we have a final game on sheet 4. Not sure what the score was there. They didn't post it.
Well, I think red won because they're shooting their DSCs first.
Yeah. That would be Rochester 2. They had the hammer in that end, so
We'll give them the victory by 1.
the game on sheet 5 between B team and the measure is tied up. B team will be coming home with hammer.
Oh, corner guard needs to stop. It did. Oh, nice little split. Well, this is freeze to everything time.
Yeah, Brian's really got it all to do here. Just to tie the game even.
We got one freeze down. That's the start.
If I was Brian, I would just be getting rid of some of this stuff.
Get rid of a corner guard. Oh, he can't yet, right?
No.
Second's first rock. So
One more.
You could throw through.
Could throw through, get rid of his other one. All right. Well, it kind of prevents the freeze, but not really.
And start pushing rocks to the back of the house.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this one's light.
Another hog stone here.
Start peeling.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of this stuff. Don't leave it any chances. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with playing these tap-ups. Just kind of leaves...
Well, the more rocks
things-
you'll even play, though, the more places you can freeze.
leaves more opportunities for Brian, but it's not like any of these opportunities are exactly easy.
No. I mean, you still you have to score 4 to tie. I think you got to freeze. I think you freeze, then you have your third start tapping things out.
This one's moving quite a bit. Might even crash on the yellow guard. if
Yeah,
you're
this
not
is light.
careful.
This is light again.
Yeah, this is going to bump up the yellow.
Can they go around it?
Might be able to.
Oh, it's not a terrible spot.
It can do things for them.
Well, now Bratton is kind of wedded to the throw a million rocks in a house strategy now, since they didn't remove any rocks earlier. This is the old, if I put 4 rocks in, you have to make 2 doubles strategy.
And keep those stones around and
Yep.
get 2 more in and hope I miss my other 2 shots.
Yep. Not the end of the world, actually. That worked out pretty well.
That's all right. These yellows are all lined up kind of nicely. I don't know if that red's in the way at all.
No, you could run the yellow straight back, I think.
Only problem is it's one more red stone that wouldn't be in the house. We're kind of running out here.
How about this? Doink, doink.
Yeah.
Eric can throw the weight needed for that. That's about a half rocker. That's a pretty natural double.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you can keep the red one, though.
Yeah, it might spill away.
It's going to spill. You need to keep that one in play.
Sweeps for line.
That's what they're playing.
Yeah,
Okay.
almost worked.
Kept it around. Hit it just a hair thick.
Unfortunately, it ended up open.
Yep, that one's got to go. That's an easy call. And running out of bullets here. And they have to run the red on the top 12 probably next. Stick on the nose here, you're in pretty good shape.
They're sweeping hard for line. They're holding it pretty good. They should be making good contact.
They're by. It's going to roll under.
And that's a good shot.
Oh, that's just dirty. Dirty pool.
Now, with enough weight here, he could maybe get 2 out. The one in the back's probably going to stay, though.
Yeah, the one in
So
the
this
back's
is
not
just
going
for 2.
anywhere.
Needs a lot of weight.
Not even sure you can move this top
No, it would need
frozen yellow very far. But you might be able to run it over where you can make a double with it.
would need a lot of weight. Would need to hit it on the inside with the run back.
Pretty good.
He did move it a little bit, but not quite enough. So now, red's got.
There's potential. There's potential.
They've got
If you
third
could-
and fourth rock, and they are somewhat protected.
Yeah.
So
If you could hit all you could see, you might get that
might,
double.
Might get the double.
It's possible, not easy. So Timor's got to score their last 2 rocks and get rid of these 2 yellows for all practical purposes. I think if you throw a 3rd rock in and don't leave a triple, game over, right?
It'd be really hard to recover from that. If you leave it open and the double's still there and you miss your last shot, then they can take you out
Yep.
and sit 4. But
I think
that's
you
pretty
draw.
much the only way.
I think
as
you
long as this
draw a
isn't
3rd one in.
visible. As long as this isn't visible, we should be.
If you get it half tucked, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
I'd say anywhere on that line. Get behind your yellow guard. Looks like the B team won their game.
This draw's coming in nicely. If they can get it in, it's going to be short.
Okay, you got to make this double on the outer half, or at least get one, right? Get rid of one yellow.
I think they need to get both of them with this shot in order to have a chance.
You got to hit, well, you either got to get to nose or you got to go over the top. That's probably 3/4.
The other problem is, of course, this stone needs to stay, and it'll be exposed,
Yep.
even if they make the double.
Correct.
Those guards aren't quite in the way, but the room for error being narrow is tight. And if they wind up wide, it's not going to stick around.
Yeah, it can't spill.
Taking a generous amount of ice, considering they need to get rid of 2 stones here.
First rock, 8th in, Brian Moore looking for a double.
And they got to sweep it hard to keep it off the reds. And they're going to tick the guards.
Well, they spilled 3 in. It got 3 in, though.
They do have 3 in. One
Now
of
you got to
them's
stick one
open.
in. You got to stick a rock in or hit something. Take your pick. They're going to chase the red.
If they manage to get rid of this, it'll be game over.
Yep, this will curl. Well, he's going to go outside in. I do not like that.
Crash on that red, spill straight through everything.
They go inside out at this.
Maybe they were just worried about the curl coming the other way.
Got control going inside out. This way,
If you're heavy
if you
or
set it,
wide,
it's going to float.
yeah.
Yep,
he
there you
likes-
go.
yeah.
That's a lot better. That might not be enough ice.
Yeah, it's going to curl a little bit more this way, but not a lot more.
You could go pretty hard this way if you don't throw weight.
Team Bren, final stone in the 8th end for them. Just needs to take out one of these 3 red rocks, and they'll have the game.
And got it.
Yeah, that'll do it.
No triple.
Well, that was quite the roller coaster of a game.
Brian's cogitating. Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's no way to get rid of those 3 rocks, so make it a final. 10-6, Team Bratton. They take the win. And that concludes our coverage of the Pool A second game. We'll be back with you at 8 o'clock for the Pool B game. And until then, Roger Roulette, Peter Jovi for the Utica Curling Channel. See you later.